solve it with a hat. Hey kittens, this is Cathy Cat, and today I'm actually gonna talk with you about a store that actually one of my viewers has opened up, and I'm always very welcome to support you guys when you want to start your own businesses. So today we're gonna talk about a store called MIRUKUHIME. It's a store which is like a Taobao reseller, and on that store she does quite a lot of things, and she's one of my viewers, and she wrote me a message and said, hey, can we do a collab? Could you feature one of my items on your channel? And I thought, hey, that's great. Thumbs up. If you guys want to start something, I definitely want to support you. So she sent me this lovely wig here. So what I've seen on her store, she let me choose freely. She said pick whichever wig you like. So I picked a wig. So and recently, because I've been having a couple of bad hair days and it's getting cold in winter, so it's nice again to wear wigs. Also, as you can see, my roots have grown out quite badly, and because I haven't been physically that well, I haven't had the right condition to re-dye my hair. Usually you should be physically very healthy when you go to dye your hair, because otherwise it might get itchy and you might lose even more hair in the process. So I haven't re-dyed my hair as well, so a wig is right now the thing. Is probably my wig season now. It's cold, my roots have grown out, and this wig is pretty cute. So what I've seen actually on her store is she does quite a lot of wigs on Harajuku fashion, so you can wear them for Harajuku fashion, but also a couple on cosplay, and they're always the ones in between that you can kind of use for both as well, which is pretty cute. And she also has like loads of cute plushies and stuff as well, and a couple of fashion things. For example, I love those. They're those sexy Harajuku garter belts, and they're like with hearts, but they're also with studs. And I asked her about one of them, and she said she has one, and the studs, like literally the belt still doesn't come off, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna call her, I think she called herself Mashiro in her letters, so I'm gonna quote her as Mashiro. I'm not giving out her personal name, but you can definitely contact her on her page, which is MIRUKUHIME. I always go Mikuru because I'm thinking of Mikuru from Asahi, but that's not right. It's MIRUKUHIME, so like milk princess, which I find is kind of cute, and that's probably why she calls herself Mashiro in the letter. So anyways, I'm gonna have a look at this beautiful wig here. And as you can see already in the package, there is Chinese on it, because what she's pretty much doing is Taobao reselling. So she's a Taobao reseller. She'll order items from Taobao for you, and she has like a list of favorite items that you can get on her shop. But I asked her, well, if you do Taobao reselling, can people actually also approach you and say, hey, there's this item on Taobao, can you get that from me? And she said, yeah, she's open to doing that as well. So like a shopping service as well. So if you approach her and say, hey, there's this item on Taobao, could you get that? She'll give you a quote. And she also said in the quote, it includes the whole price with shipping and everything. And she sends that directly to you, so it doesn't go via her and then to you, it goes like straight to you, so you get it quicker. It takes about like 2 weeks, she said. Anyways, I want to have a look at this lovely wig. You might have seen this wig already, but what I found really cute is she left me the letter here. It was like, oh, you've written me a letter. And she said like, thank you for the sponsorship. Have a nice day. Regards, Mashiro, owner of MIRUKUHIME. I found that absolutely adorable. Those little things that sellers do, I think, matter a lot, especially with the heart stickers that you know, like a cute girl sent you something. So this was the wig that I've seen, and I fell in love with it straight away, and let's get it out. So it comes like this, and I'm gonna keep the package because it's nice and sturdy so the wig doesn't get smashed. It came with a wig cap, which is always great, because seriously, the amount of times I've lost wig caps over the last years is incredible. It's always good. So let's get it out. It's a gradation type of wig, and I've seen it, and on the picture it was already lovely, and I was like, how is this gonna look in real life? And it was perfect. It was exactly how I imagined it. I didn't even have to cut the bangs. So as you can see, it's a gradation wig, so it starts with purple and then moves slowly into pink. And the good thing with this wig is, so you never know when you order a wig how natural it's gonna look, but here at the front, where the hair goes out, it looks almost like you know, like sculpt hair, which I find it's kind of always a little bit creepy, but it looks like sculpt hair, so that looks really real. which surprised me. That's one of the things I usually check when I get wigs. So they actually have like this little layer inside of the wig where they make it look like a sculpt, which again makes the wig look more real. Also, as usually it has like a tag in here, which is good, so you know it's actually a proper place, and you can adjust the settings and the size of the wig for yourself as well. I personally always wear it on the loosest setting because when I tie my hair up under the wig it takes a lot of volume and makes my head quite big, but that depends on your hair volume and head size, I'd say. It has nice natural curls in it, and the wig is actually heat resistant, so sometimes you get that when you put a wig away for too long. There will be like one side of the wig will kind of be scrunched up because the way you might have just stored it, and you avoid that because you can then straighten it later. So it's a heat resistant. Oh, apparently all the wigs that she put on her wig page are heat resistant. Always be a little bit careful. Always first start with a lower heat setting when you do that, because don't forget this is plastic and not real hair. So another thing I really like with this wig is just the way it looks so natural. And the second is like when I went to the YouTube Space Tokyo and I wore this as a Lolita. I wore this because I wanted to have like a purple wig anyways that has a bit of pink in it. It goes with Sweet Lolita, but I work with Lolita. And one of the people actually came up to me and said, "Is this your real hair?" Because, and that's the compliment that you want to get when you wear a wig. You want someone to actually question, is that your real hair or not? Usually when you have a bad wig, people know straight away that's a wig. While with this one, it's, even though it is such a vibrant color that people wouldn't usually dye their hair in, that person approached me and he was like, "Is that your real hair, really? Because it looks really good." So that's the kind of compliment you want to have, and I was really glad when I heard that. So it's not too shiny. What wigs do when they're not good, you see that they're too shiny. It has just the right amount of shine, but it's matte enough to look natural. So that's another thing I really like about this wig. If you want to see how this wig looks worn, when I walk around with it and describe it to you and wear the yokai, the Lolita yokai style, I'll put a link in for the video at the end of this video, so you can find your way and see actually how this looked when I wore it. The way I coordinated is I put like a little katusha, a little headband on it with like little sheep ears, and added loads of butterflies all the way down this wig to give it like a really big impact. And yeah, so that is the wig that she sent me. Thank you very much. I'm really glad I could feature this for you. I hope your shop goes really well. Guys, don't be afraid and write her messages. Obviously she's starting up, so also you know, take that into consideration when you handle it with her. Always be nice to each other, and I hope some of you guys might be able to maybe get in touch with her and find what she wants. There's actually something I want from Taobao for Christmas, and I might contact her about it. So Mashiro, I might get back to you about that one. There is a Sailor Moon Lolita dress that I definitely want. I've seen it, and you guys might have seen it if you watched the Sleepover Party movie. I really want that dress so badly, so I might contact you about that actually. So this is how the wig looks without any accessories. Where I put a little bow on. I always feel sad if there's nothing on my head. So so this is the wig, how it looks when it's worn. Again, it's really easy to put on and really easy to brush out. And when I was brushing it just now, because obviously the other day I wore it the whole day, I didn't have so much hair loss as well. Usually with bad wig, if you brush it, you have like more hair on the brush than on the wig afterwards. But this one, barely any hair came off. And again, you can see it's again not too shiny, and just with a couple of strokes I could calm it down. It's always nice if there's a little bit of wave in this one, and this one has so much hair. There's so much hair and volume, so you can actually make different hairstyles with it as well. So you can just like part it and have a little bit at the front, and then maybe move the back up to do something else with it. So there's loads of hair to do that as well on the wig, which is again good. I have like one of my wigs you can't do that. There's just not enough hair for that as well. So yeah, that's how it looks when it's worn, and you can see with all the details and stuff. I think I'm gonna wear this one for another shoot with Ask Japanese because it's cold outside, and look, it can be like a little Harajuku sheepy when I go to the streets and interview people going like, "Meh, what is your opinion?" Meh. So yeah, that was MIRUKUHIME's shop. So thank you very much for watching this. If you have a business you'd like me to promote or maybe mention in one of my videos, let me know. Also give each other feedback. Be kind to one another as well. Very, very important. Ganz, ganz wichtig in German. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I wish you a lovely winter. If you have any more questions, let me know. I'll link her homepage in the comment box, so be sure to at least give her a click and have a look around. Maybe send her a message. I'm sure she'll be really happy to hear from you guys. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you here soon on my channel. Bye! Stay warm, guys.